Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Hi, Grovan. How's it going? I hope you're doing alright. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you had a good day today. I hope you're doing well. Um, am I quiet? I shouldn't be quiet. Just a little tired. Well, I hope you can get some rest tonight. Um, hopefully you can just kick back and relax. Today's stream is going to be pretty chill, so. Oh, sorry. I am bumping things, adjusting mic things. Um, my weekend was alright. Oh, yeah. Um, my weekend was all right. We had the event this weekend, and it was super good. I think it went super well. Mia did a really good job, I think, presenting, and then I think everyone who spoke also was super good. Um, I think it went super well. There were plenty of people in attendance, so I was super happy about that. Happy to see people that I knew there as well and engaging and stuff. So it was super fun. I had a lot of fun. Partway through I had to drive somewhere, and then my internet got spotty and it was a mess. But um, watched the VOD and it was super fun. I think it went very well. Very happy to be a part of it and very thankful to have been a part of it, and very grateful for Mie to have extended the invitation. Mie is great, so um, yeah. But um, other things that happened this weekend, I went to my first Celestials tournament. It was a little bit of a drive, like an hour and a half plus, because of traffic and construction. But I played. I lost every single game that I played. But I had a lot of fun anyways. I learned a lot. I picked up some good cards because my deck did not have any good cards. It was like 2/3 of a deck, really. A deck minus all the good staples and stuff that I just didn't have. Um, so the games were rough, but I had fun. I learned a lot. Um, and we'll do better next time. I picked up some good cards, and hopefully it should go well next time. So, hi Crazy, hi hi. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. Um, just talking about my weekend. I played some Celestials. We had the big eczema awareness event, and yeah, good. I'm glad you had a good weekend. um, so yeah. Um, so plans for the week. Today we'll be doing an unboxing stream. Um, I so I had gotten Tokyo Treat this summer. I got July, August, September months basically as a test to see how it was and see what it was see what it was about. That was before I had the Handcam. And then so I bought it and was like, this is fine. I did not want to spend another $150 for it because the 3 months is $150. Which is really fair, super fairly priced for the actual snacks and stuff, right? You get a shitload of stuff for $50 a box, basically. But I was not planning on spending that much, and then I got a charge on my credit card from Tokyo Treat, and I was like, for October, November, December, and I was like, the fuck is this? And I didn't realize this, but when you buy from Tokyo Treat, you are not buying, 1 month or 3 months. You are signing up for a subscription and paying it every 3 months or however long for that many boxes. And I had not realized that. It was not super clear to me. I probably just kind of like clicked through the paying stuff, but I went and canceled the subscription, and it was like, okay, well, we already charged you. You already shipped the first box. It's not like we can unpay for it. So we have October, November, December. So today we'll be opening the October box. It's Halloween themed, of course. And after we unbox things, I will definitely be eating plenty of it, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how any subscription service is. Unless they're like, you will be subscribing, they're always going to try and make it confusing. So, but we'll be opening that. I will be taste testing some of it for you all, letting y'all know how it goes. I did not eat dinner so that I could just smash a bunch of these snacks. Although I probably won't eat all of them because it's a lot. And also it comes with ramen, so I will not be making the ramen on stream. Which is unfortunate because usually the ramen, actually for July, August, September, all 3 boxes, the ramen was the best thing. Hands down. The ramen that they send over from Japan is it's still the same fucking packaged ramen that you can get for $1. But it's much higher quality and it tastes a whole lot better. Hi Denny, hi. So we'll be opening snacks today, and then once we finish the unboxing portion, we will be making a city. We probably won't finish the city today, because making... Oh, what is happening? Am I freezing up at all? My OBS just died for a second. But hi Denny. What happened? Okay, well, should be fine now. It looks like it's fine now. Okay. OBS lying to me. We'll be making a city. I don't know how much of that will finish. Because building a whole city for D&D takes a long time. At least it does for me. I am slow. But I want to at least lay the groundwork and get really a bunch of names down. If I have names, I can wing a lot of stuff. I just need to know what to call things. So we'll be doing that. And then, yeah. Tomorrow. So I put tomorrow down as the regular time on my schedule. I don't know if that will be the case. Hopefully it'll be the case. But I'm going to be out in the field tomorrow for work, which means I'm going to be driving somewhere. And I'll be out taking a bunch of pictures of light poles and shit. So I should be back in time for stream. But I might be late. I'll keep you guys updated. Where we're at and stuff like that. So, just be aware of that for tomorrow's stream, for Ender Lilies. And then Thursday we'll be playing Bioshock. We need to kill a man. So, that's the goal. I don't know how close we are to finishing Bioshock. But it seems we're a decent chunk of the way through the game. I don't think we'll finish it this coming week, but maybe we will on Halloween, which would be fitting. But that's the plan for the week. So yeah, let's get some snacks. I'm hungry. Button. Let me move my keyboard real quick. So my keyboard is where the handcam goes. Like this. Alright, there we go. Handcam. Hi. Hi. Hit me. Ugh. Box. I haven't opened the box yet. Nori hands. Hi, yes, me. For the record, again, this is my right hand. The camera is flipped. I am in fact right-handed. So I do know. So I have spoiled myself a little bit. On the bottom of the box, they cover it with the packaging label, but I tore that off. But they have nutrition facts here. So I know what this month's like Kit Kat flavor is. Tokyo Treat in every box sends a like weird Japanese trusty knife. A weird Japanese flavor Kit Kat. This month's Kit Kat is, as you will see here in a second, apple pie. Very looking forward to that. Ta-da! So actually, I wonder if it's better if I like move the box over to the side a bit, and then I'll bring things over here. So they always send a little postcard. Again, the camera's flipped, so it's a bit. Where does that go here? So it says, Japan absolutely loves Halloween. I love seeing the amazing cosplay and costumes at this time of year. Not to mention all the tasty treats. So I always send a little postcard with a photo of an event that's going on at that time of year. So this is a Halloween themed one. Hi, Rain. Hi. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. You're gorgeous. You're absolutely beautiful. And then let me move the box back. Let me do this. Let me move chat up here so I can see it a little bit better. We'll do it like that. There. So they also send a Tokyo, like a little like booklet that has an advertisement in it, as well as like what each snack is, and like events that happen in Japan at this time of year. So Halloween, this box is Halloween themed, so apparently there's a huge cosplay festival in Ikebukuro. They talk about yokai, which are like supernatural creatures and stuff like that. And they get into like the things. So this month's Kit Kat flavor is apple pie. And things like that. They talk about anime that are in theme for the month. So they talk about Death Parade, which is very good and also definitely in theme. They talk about The Promised Neverland and stuff like that. And they like go through all the snacks and all this jazz. So let's get unboxing. So we have a mystery gel of some kind. What is this? Oh, fauna? Yes, my mat is in fact the fauna DMing Halloween Matt from last year. Woof woof. Unless it's appropriate for you. Here, let me find out what all these things are, because I have no idea. What is the first thing that I pulled out? Wait, what did you mean by this? Don't worry about it. The first thing I pulled out was this. Dead Man Wonderland is good too. I've seen one episode of Dead Man Wonderland. So the first thing I pulled out was this, which is apparently the Halloween fruit juice potion. You're supposed to, like, pour it into water. The color-changing drink comes in 5 flavors: kiwi, peach, lemon, pineapple, or strawberry. I have no idea what flavor I got, nor do I know how to know without making it. I mean, I can be right back and get a glass of water if you guys want to see it. But we'll move on for now. But it is a drink. Then we got this. What is this? This seems like something I can eat. Whatever it is, it's a whopping 18 calories. One of the things I've noticed about Japanese snacks in general is, one, they are much softer and moister. Like, things that are supposed to be soft, like cakes and stuff, retain their moisture. Which is really cool and really fucking awesome. They're really good. They're also a lot less, like, calorie intensive. This whole box is probably, minus the bag of Kit Kats, that's 700 calories. The whole box is probably less than 2,000 calories. Well, whatever it is, it's on this page. But it doesn't say what it is. What is it? Did I miss it? It looks like the ramen this month is curry ramen, which is very nice. Well, I have no idea what it is. I didn't see it on any page. So... Oh, maybe it's here? Oh, I don't see it. So, we'll just fucking open it up and see what it is. Oh, it's like a cookie. It's something crunchy. Like a cracker or a cookie or something. That I have cracked. It is already coming apart. Let me try it. Oh, it's savory. This one does not have much flavor to it. It's just a cracker. It's not bad though. Like I said, all the snacks that are in here are like super high quality. Should have brought a crack can. Alright. Next we have it says on the package angel pie. I have no idea what angel pie is. This Halloween angel pie. The thing says moonlight snacking, like a salty and umami nut and cracker mix. Okay. So it's got like a chocolate coating on it, but it says it's a nut and cracker mix. Interesting. See that there? It does look like it has ridges, but not really nuts. It's just like part of the chocolate. Oh, what the fuck? This is not the same thing. Whatever the fuck they said here is not what this is. It says it has a strong Japanese curry flavor, but this is just a marshmallow pie. Is this not the right thing? What the fuck? It's a good thing I'm not sponsored by Tokyo Treat, because that would be... I would be like, what the fuck is wrong here? It's definitely just like a marshmallow, like, pie. It's really fucking good though. Alright. Kit Kat bag. So they always send a flavor of Kit Kat in these. As you can see here, it's apple pie. The bags are made out of like a papery material, which is very interesting. And because they stick, it comes like via USPS. It goes in the mailbox, and so the Kit Kats always end up melted for me. But this is apple pie flavored. It was cool the day that they sent, so maybe they're not melted or they've like reformed. But it's apple pie. It's their Halloween flavor. The Kit Kats are actually like multicolored. Like usually they're all the same color, but you can see they come in different colors. It's like a little goodie bag. The Kit Kat flavors are usually like pretty on point. Oh, this one, these did not melt at all, which is kind of nice. I mean, it's a Kit Kat. Oh my lord. It has a very like heavy cinnamon apple flavor, which is nice. It tastes actually like really like apple pie. Oh. Wow, that's really, really good. Like I said, super heavy cinnamon apple. I have water, but I'm also drinking berry flavored Gatorade. Berry is the best flavor of Gatorade Zero, for the record. I say it's the best because it's my favorite, and I'm always great. I'm only gonna have one. This whole bag of Kit Kats is like 700 calories, so I'm not eating it all in one go. Let me stick this to the side here. Next up, Pandaro. What is this? Looks like a little cracker. You can see the little yellow guy there. This reminds me of Utano Pandora. It's another one of these snacks, which are not labeled anywhere. Utano, Pandora is an idol, and she's really fucking cool. So give her love and support. She is super deserving of it. If you don't know Pandora, she's a VTuber. I attended her 3D concert. It was a lot of fun. I'm not saying this either. This snack right here, these snacks that are like listed here, there's like a QR code for them, so maybe that's where they're like, go find them here. You see that like QR code? It just says it's a butter cookie though, so can't be that bad. This one is 40 calories. Like I said, the whole box is pretty not calorie intensive, which is good. The reason I'm constantly bringing it up because I am like paying attention to it. I am in the process of losing plenty of weight, so this came cracked. So, but it's a butter cookie. I don't know how much there is to say about it. Oh. Good for a butter cookie, though. Hell yeah. If you're from the U.S. and familiar with Girl Scout cookies, it's like a better trefoil. Where did my... Here's some confetti of some kind. If you don't know what confetti is, it's like a little, like, crystallized sugar. I don't know if you can see that in there. It's like a little clear ball of sugar inside the bag. I probably won't have this right now. It's just crystallized sugar. What is this? Oh my lord. This is a massive... it looks like a honey bun. It says caramel. It's like a caramel honey bun. But it's actually, like, it's pretty soft. It's still soft, so... I probably won't eat this right now either, just because it's large. Hi, cool. Hi. How's it going? We're eating snacks. Eating Japanese snacks. But it's a caramel pastry. A caramel, like, honey bun, it looks like. It has Italy on here. I'm not sure why. Let me see what the book has to say about it. I hope you're well, cool, though. I hope you had a good weekend. You were up to some fun stuff. Oh, this was the Halloween chocolate pie that I had earlier. It's in a different packaging now. No wonder. More or less doing good? Hell yeah, that's good. So this is the rich caramel Danish. It says, sink your fangs into this wickedly rich and fluffy caramel Danish. Generously layered with sweet caramel, whatever. This light pastry will bewitch your taste buds. I'm sure this is very, very good. I do not need to open it and try it to tell you that. I'm a big fan of honey buns, so like sticky buns. Yeah. What is this? Oh, this is the Halloween chocolate. So this is this then? I'm so confused. Yeah, I think this is this brand. Because this says latte chocolate pie on it. And it has like little guys on it. Huh. Interesting. Well, if this is another chocolate pie, I don't really want to have another one if it's the same thing. So we'll stick this over here. This I am curious about. I have no idea what this is. They look like little like corn puff balls. Let's see if I can find this. Always curious about Sakurako or Tokyo Treat. Yeah, this is this. So this is their Halloween pizza puffs. So this is my 4th Tokyo Treat box. The Tokyo Treat boxes, so one, if you're just counting dollar value per snack, they're really good. Like each box is basically $50, and you're definitely getting like $50 worth of groceries in one, you know? Like if you were just to buy these at the store, they would probably amount to more than $50. Probably, at least here in the States. Most of the treats are pretty good. They're all like pretty high quality. Some of the flavors are just kind of like meh though. Like I had one earlier. Like this one. This one was like, it was just a cracker. You know, it was like a very, very well made cracker, but it was like just like, you know, something that you would have with like cheese. But we'll see how good this is. You do sometimes get stuff that's really fucking good. And you always get like a giant bag of Kit Kats. So that's a weird flavor. This month is apple pie, and it's super good. Kit Kats are always super good. But this is Halloween Pizza Puffs. Overall, I would say Tokyo Treat's worth it if you can afford to spend for it. It's just like, if you're gonna spend money on snacks, do you really want to order it? So they're like little corn puff balls that are pizza flavored. Oh. They're very light. Like I said, they're like little corn puffs. But they also are very light flavored. Like, they don't have a ton of flavoring to them. They're very subtle. They're definitely pizza, though. They're not... Well... I say that, but they're really, like, smoky-ish flavored. They're like... If you took, like, pizza Pringles and then lightly dusted it over, like, corn puffs. They're not bad, though. I don't know how to feel about these. I could eat, like, 5 million of these. I guess that's how I feel about them. They taste like nothing, but at the same time you're like eating. I could eat like a gallon bucket of these for sure. I don't know if you'll have the giant gallon bucket of cheese balls where you live, but they sell them here in the States, and learned a fun history on how cheese corn puffs, particularly Cheetos, became a product. Cool. You know the most random shit. I love it. Thank you for being a part of my community. I get the impression that you just like to learn, and I really, really appreciate that. That's something people have told me about JP snacks, is that they're usually milder flavor. Yeah, that's definitely true. They're definitely more mildly flavored. They're more subtle, for sure. I don't really mind that, though. I think most Japanese snacks, they have plenty of flavor. It's just that the flavors are like more subtle and nuanced instead of just like punching you in the face with it, which is good. For depending, like, it depends on what you kind of like food you like. So those are the cheese puffs. The Halloween pizza puffs. Sorry. Factory defect on animal corn feeder. Machine overheats, corn shoots out of the pressurized areas. Damn, that's very funny. Okay, so here we have these Boo Ghost Gummies up here. It looks like they come individually wrapped. So maybe there's like little packages in here. There you go. Oh, they do come individually wrapped. Huh. I can't read any of that. focus. Well, let's try one of these. They're ghost bumming. Oh, it's supposed to transform your tongue into a spooky color. I will not be showing you my tongue. Also, I don't know if it'll work. My tongue is already blue. Here's what they look like out of the packaging. Oh. It's super fruity. Like, this is like... It's super fruity. It has a very clear, like berry flavor. Denny. I'm having another one of these. Loved it. Started a new company, a machine that overheats corn on purpose. That's pretty neat. I'm having another one of these. They are very interesting though. Well, props to that farmer for making a, like, multi-billion-dollar fucking food. A lot of people really like Cheetos. The snacks are good. The snacks are pretty much always good. Some of them are meh, but I would never rate any snack on here, like, under a 3 or a 4, you know? I don't actively dislike any of them. 5 being, like, this is medium. Okay, I cannot open this for the life of me. They're like, fucking, the packaging's like, move on. Move on, Nori. I will not. Here's your package opening ASMR for the day. Yeah. It's very interesting because, like I just said, most Japanese snacks are very mildly flavored. This is not. This is not at all. It's super, super, like, very clearly, like, berry flavored. Yeah, there's a ton of snacks in here. There's, like, almost, like, more snacks than usual, it seems like. There's a lot of little snacks. It's, something. $1 billion accident, for real, for real. What is this? This is the Halloween Harvest Corinto. Usually, so, in the September box, I would say, like, maybe a third of the snacks in here were a variant of Corinto. Corinto, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like dense chips if they were in fry form. They're like super dense fries. But they're super crispy like chips. They're very, very good. And they usually come seasoned in specific ways. So like I said, the September box had a bunch of them, but they were all like super differently seasoned. Some were sweet, some were savory. But you see they're like chips, but in fry shape. Oh, whoa. These are, like, sweet potato flavored. There's definitely sweet potato flavored. Fun fact, the janitor of that company invented the flaming hot at home. That's very funny. These are very good. I would love to just, like, be able to get my hands on this variant of product, like Corinto. in the States, but I don't think they sell it anywhere. But it's like a very dense chip. This traditional, but it's like a very traditional Japanese snack. Oh, it says it's made with carrot, sweet potato, and onion. There you go. I taste the sweet potato more than anything. Oh, these are super good. Again, I could eat a billion of these as well. Sounds like something that would be appreciated in Brazil too. Probably. I feel like this kind of snack would be appreciated pretty much anywhere. Anywhere people eat snacks like in mass. Sweet potato snacks are super good. I agree. They definitely do not make enough of them here. Do you guys have a go-to snack of choice? Can be anything like chips, yogurt, fruit. Are you guys snackers? Or do you just like eat 3 meals a day or something? Or are you like my brother who eats 1 meal a day and that's pretty much it? I could definitely snack all day, which is very dangerous given that I just sit at my desk all day for work. What the fuck, king shit? My brother is unhinged in the best way. He like eats 1 meal a day. The meal is like easily like 70 grams of protein, and that's pretty much it. Like the only thing he eats like steaks and stuff is and he works out a lot. I am definitely not like that. Got that gym rat diet for sure. He's like super into it. I have 2 proper meals and snack on spicy peanuts. Hell yeah. Crazy likes chips and cake. Valid. Super fair. Chips and cake are a dangerous combo for me. I will eat like anything. So, for the record, like, I'm more than willing to talk about this. 1 meal and then snack all day? Nice. But I'm not really shy about talking about, like, my weight. I am, like, overweight. But I'm not shy about talking about it because I used to be even more overweight. And I've lost close to 90 pounds now. That is, like, 40 kilograms or something like that. Maybe 41 or 42. That I've lost. For those who use kilograms. So, I'm definitely like, yeah, I'm a bit ashamed, but I'm not that ashamed because this just looks like flan. I don't think I should open this because I'm pretty sure it will die, like it'll like go bad or something. Like I'd have to eat it right now, and I don't want to have a whole fucking flan. Maybe it's this actually on the right here, where it's like this like puff pastry type thing, but flan flavored. Well, let me see if I can find it in the book. If I know that it's individually wrapped, maybe I'll have one. But I doubt it. Is it this? It's this. So it's one big package of pastries. They're like mini pies. They are flaky with a custard center. They're called Pie No Me. Pie No Me mini pies. With custard in the middle. I probably won't open this because I don't want them to get stale. But they look hella tasty. So, that's this. So far, the things that I have not opened are this. I opened this, but I haven't tried. I haven't finished it. The juice, a second chocolate pie, and the Corinto, or not the Corinto, the Compieto, which is just sugar. For the record, so something I've already had, and several large things, and a drink. This is crackers. You can see it says spicy numbing right there, which is, if you don't know what this is, so numbing, when they say spicy numbing, that means it belongs to like a specific type of chili pepper that I think is Chinese-based in origin, I want to say. If you go to like an authentic Chinese restaurant, they'll have like stuff described as like numbing. These are painful but also really good. Exactly. I will 100% be eating these. It's actually right here. The spooky spicy crackers. Beware this Halloween of these spooky spicy crackers. These crunchy crackers have a kick of spicy peppercorn, a super popular flavor in Japan. If you don't know, I am a huge fan of spicy food. A huge fan of spicy food. If there is a spicy option, I'm usually eating it. So we will be having this if I can get the thing open. There we go. So they look like little Ritz crackers. You can see that. Whoa. Wow. Oh my lord. Okay, so one, they're not that spicy. Not yet. They will be spicy. Once I finish this bag, I will probably be dying. But they are spicy flavored. I don't know how to describe it, because they're not that spicy, but they taste like spicy flavor. If you've ever had, like, the numbing peppercorns, they are kind of numbing. Like, I can feel, like, I had one. I can feel right on my tongue where I can, like, not really feel. But they're very, very good. I love how spice adds up over time. Yeah, for sure. Nori is so basic. I definitely love spicy food. Me and my brother joke that I put like hot sauce or spicy peppers on everything. We call it like anti-bland, just because like it makes everything better to me. Without it, it's bland, which is silly. I definitely am a huge fan of spicy food. This is really good. I could smash a lot of these as well. They have a very distinct, because it's like most traditional spicy food is just hot. This is definitely not that. It tastes like peppercorn, like the spicy peppercorn. It's super flavorful, but it's not so hot that I can't eat a lot of it, unfortunately. Wow, these are really good. What brand is this? I wish I could get. This is the kind of thing that we were just talking about, like how sometimes you find stuff that you wish you could buy here. This is that for me. I wish I could have a million of these. Also, I'm starting to sweat. Partially because I'm in my office and I'm wearing a hoodie. But also I wasn't before this. Wow. Okay, I gotta stop. I will just eat this whole bag. I might just eat this whole bag. Please bear with me while I eat this whole bag. Thanks. This might be one of the best things in the box. Like, for sure. This is gonna be hard to top. Usually I go through and, like, my favorite things. This one's gonna be hard to top for sure. If you like spice at all, like thing. The Kit Kats are also up there. They're like very, very apple cinnamon. But so far, these two are the best two things for sure. And I think these are better than the Kit Kats, which is surprising because I have a very notorious sweet tooth. Alright. Wow. Blown away. Alright. Let me bring something. Wow. Wipe my sweat off a little bit. That's very tasty. Spicy numbing. What spicy numbing peppercorn is hella good. What the heck? Some water as well. Wow, that is for sure going to be hard to top. One second, I need to recover from that. Wow. This is our next item. It just says Go-Go Halloween on it. It looks like a corn puff stick. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, it's this Halloween snack stick. What is that? It looks like burnt. It says, get into the Halloween spirit with this ghoulishly delicious Halloween snack. This crispy fugashi, or classic Japanese snack, is made with puffed wheat and a coating of brown sugar. See that? So, this is sweet, then. It'll be a distinct contrast to the spicy that I just had. Spicy sweet is always a goated combo. This is black. Look at that. It looks charred almost. A bit of it fell off there. But it says brown sugar. It was a very dark brown sugar. We'll go ahead and try some of this. Whoa. So it said it's puffed wheat. It is very much puffed wheat. It's super light. It's also definitely brown sugar. Wow. This is also very good. If you guys are familiar with the difference between brown sugar and regular sugar, that crunch was good. It's very It's not even crunchy. It's like light. It's like styrofoamy. Um, but this is also very, very flavorful. It just punches you in the face. It has like a distinct, very, very distinct brown sugar flavor. It's basically like eating just brown sugar, like a stick of brown sugar. It's very tasty. Wow. I wish these were available in the US too. Because these are, I mean, this thing is like 25 calories for this whole stick. If you ever need like a punch of sweet, this would go hard. Super light, super sweet, super tasty. Very brown sugar. This box has been pretty fucking flame so far. Very good. Wow. Oh, surprise game night for you? Are you gaming? We'll be back in a bit. All right, have fun. I hope you have lots of fun. By the time you get back, we'll probably be city building. Okay, so this is the ramen. It's a curry ramen. This is gonna be really fucking good. I can tell you that right now. I can just feel it. It has a something in it that is dense, which means it's gonna be like a flavor paste or something, and those are always like very, very flavorful. So Igarashi Seaman is the brand name. Their curry ramen, Kita Kata style. Let me see what the book has to say about it. Curry ramen noodles, seasoned with a curry flavor. Oh, it just says it's curry ramen. That's what it looks like. I can't wait to have this. The ramen is usually the best thing, and given that I just had the spicy numbing crackers, that's shaping up for the curry ramen to be very good. So we only have 2 more things in here. You think you know a place that sells that? This brand, the Igarashi. This Igarashi semen right here. If you can find this brand, that'd be lit. I hope you can try it and get some. Because I'm sure it's gonna be very good. There's 2 more things in here. 2 small things. Hell yeah. Okay, so we'll start here. This is the Halloween Mini High Chew. Juicy, chewy, and fruity. They're like chewy fruit balls, it looks like, from the sound of things. I mean, they look like they're like little like mini gumballs. It looks like. Oh, they taste like mini gumballs, actually. Let me see. So the last one I had was blue. This one's purple. Let me see if they're different flavored. They're definitely different flavor. The first one I had was like classic gum flavored, like bubblegum flavored. That one was definitely grape. Very grape, actually. I really like these. They have a very like what candy is this? What? Yeah, like, what's that candy that tastes like gumballs? What am I thinking of? I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. But let's see what the green is. I'm guessing apple. Definitely apple. Damn, that's hella apple. Wow. We have been, like, these last few snacks have been really fucking good. Just like punching you in the face with flavor. Honestly, the first one I had was the worst one. With that, like, cracker thing. Oh, Mentos. Mentos is what I'm thinking of. If you ever bitten into a Mento, like a chewy Mento, it's kind of like that. This isn't a grape one. Well, this one's pink. I don't know what flavor this one is. Whale shark flavor? Haven't had Mentos in forever. Yeah, Mentos are pretty good. I actually have Mento flavored stuff like regularly, because I get their the Mentos gum. It's like my gum of choice because they come in like little pellets and they last forever and they don't like melt or anything. All right, let's see what these pink ones are. Pink ones are strawberry. They're very strawberry. Holy shit. Love having Mentos at the movies? Hell yeah. Almost never get the snacks at the movies. They're always super overpriced, but last one is blue. This turned out to be very good as well. This is the last snack that I haven't discussed. It just looks like a little marshmallow thing. It is Halloween marshmallow. This bite. Oh, it says it's custard filled. It says pudding flavored marshmallow. This bite-sized custard filled treat is soft and eerily irresistible. Let's see what this tastes like. Custard filled marshmallow. I've never even heard of such a thing. It's very soft. Again, one of the benefits of Japanese snacks, the soft ones arrive soft. They don't like dry out or anything like that at all. Oh dang. Huh. It's very strange. I don't know how to feel about this. It's definitely marshmallow on the outside. And it has the consistency of marshmallow. But the pudding, which tastes like pudding, which is good, also has the consistency of marshmallow. Maybe that's the marshmallow just overpowering it? But pudding with the consistency of marshmallow is very, very interesting. Wow. I mean, it's not bad by any means. But very strange. Okay, so this back in here. I'll put these back in here. Kind of want to have that. I will wait. Might have this. Because I'm still a little hungry. A little hungry. This is supposed to be another chocolate pie, but we never had the other one. So this is definitely chocolate. Dude. That's very strange. I think they might have, like, made an error or something. Because this, which I had earlier, was supposed to be, like, nutty and curry flavored. But it's just a chocolate pie. And then this other snack is also just a chocolate pie. If you've ever had a moon cake, it's that. Where it's like soft, cakey, surrounded by chocolate with like marshmallow in the middle. Huh. Wonder what that's about. This is the first time I've ever seen an error in one of these boxes. Alpha Whore? I don't know what Alpha Whore is. I can Google it. Alpha Whore. Oh. Or sorry, my keyboard is. Oh. Kind of. It's not dulce de leche though, but it is kind of like that. Instead of dulce de leche on the inside, it's marshmallow. It's an amazing Argentinian snack. Well, I will have to try it at some point. Is alfajor, is it like cake on the outside? Because some of these look like cookie on the outside. These are more like cake on the outside. And surrounded by chocolate. They're like, this is like soft. Yeah, if I can close this, please. Oh, it's just, I did not pack it correctly. Huh. What is this? Look at this pizza. It's got like eyes and like fingers on it. It's a super soft cookie. It has cookie, but it's kind of in between. Okay. This is like that. It's like a cake, like a super soft cookie with like chocolate around it and marshmallow in the inside. This pizza is blood-covered zombino. It has sausage fingers and cheese eyeballs. It's really good. I'll have to try it at some point. I'll see if they sell any near me. Lateria. Oh, it's a brand. It's like a fast food chain. Is Latte, which is like the brand that we've seen, but Lateria. It's a little fast food brand. They changed their menu for Halloween to be Halloween themed. Oh, Baskin Robbins is has Japanese flavors. Baskin Robbins is a U.S. brand, I think, known for their 31 flavors of ice cream. But apparently they have seasonal flavors for in Japan that are pumpkin and sweet potato. And then Starbucks also has a different Halloween menu in Japan that we do not have here. Our Halloween themed is pumpkin spice. A finger fingies in food is super weird. It does look very weird. It's like sausage, but even then, it's a bit strange. Let's see here. Huh. These are amusement parks. They're talking about haunted, like Halloween amusement parks in Japan. There's the Super Scary Labyrinth of Fear. Whatever that is. It's like a haunted hospital. And then Onryo Zashiki. Alpha horror is usually with dulce de leche, chocolate, and cookie cake. Yeah. This is like that, but with marshmallow on the inside instead of dulce de leche. And then Tokyo Treat also does like contests and stuff. But I have yet to participate. They're doing like a Sanrio collab or something with a cinema roll. And you can get a Kuromi plates, it looks like. So these two are the big ones that I did not have, and then I mean I can have the which if you speak Spanish is the worst name that you could ever name anything. Conpeito in Spanish in Japanese, it's like in the Romanji for Japanese, it's spelled Konpeito, or Peito. But Konpeito is an awful name. It literally just means like with a fart, with a little fart. But in Japanese, it's a little like sugar ball snack. Yeah, it's that, but one word, and with a K instead of it's Kon instead of Com. But yeah. Is that the Portuguese spelling, I assume? See, it's just a little sugar ball. Sometimes they're flavored. This is a very light fruit flavored. Oh, interesting. I just dropped one in my snack. It's Peito. Oh, okay. Interesting. I unfortunately do not speak Portuguese. I only know the... What the heck? Is that Look at Tingle. What is with this art of Tingle? What is this? So, there's a whole page on here. It's Kimo Kawaii, which is creepy cute. Apparently, it's for anything that's like supposed to be like gross or disgusting, but also cute at the same time. They have like a word for it. And you can see that they have like weird babies and stuff like that. I don't know why Lily, I think her name is, from Zombieland Song is on here. Maybe because she's a zombie. But they're all zombies. But she's super cute. Dang, I would love to just Weird babies is crazy. I know, right? Look at that. There. See that? Look at that straw. Can you guys see? Do you see that strawberry? Look at that thing. It's like creepy but cute, apparently. To me, it's just creepy. There's no cute involved. Hi, Mononex. Hi. My day's going well. We've been opening this Tokyo treat box that I got. It's Halloween themed. We just ate most of the snacks. The ones that we did not eat are the like flan mini cakes, because they all come in one package and there's a bunch of them, and I don't want to open it up and get them stale. The honey bun, because it's fucking massive. It's like a caramel honey bun, it looks like. And the drink, and then the ramen. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. Here's the look at this thing. Look at this caramel honey bun. It's massive. We'll eat pretty much most food. They are less picky when it comes to food than me. I am extremely not picky. The only food that I like actively dislike is olives. And even then I'm starting to eat them on occasion. If they're in food, I'm not gonna pick them out. But I'll eat pretty much everything. I don't know that there's a food that I've had that I've been like, this is actively bad, other than olives. Are you guys picky at all? Do you guys have a least favorite snack or food or something like that? What's your guys' least favorite food? Valid AF, olives are overrated. I mean, that's fair. I know a lot of people who really super like them, which I get. I like briny food. I don't mind capers, which are supposed to be olives turbo, but I like them better than olives, I think. I hate salads. Do you hate salads or vegetables? Because there's a difference. Not a salad person, but I do eat fruit. Don't like lasagna. Apples are your favorite fruit? Apples are fair. There's a lot of variety of apples. Some apples are better than others. Salad specifically. Love vegetables for the most part. I think salads can be good, but the way you make them good is by making them less salad, I think. Just drenching them in dressing or something. Eat anything? Yeah. I'm definitely not a picky eater by any means. So let's run through here and I don't like that vegetable that tastes like soap for some people. Other than that, everything is delicious. No, Denny, do you have the cilantro soap gene? That's tragic. I really, really like cilantro. It's mandatory in a lot of cooking that is traditional to my people. You do? No, I'm so sorry, Denny. That's really unfortunate. I love cilantro so much. Okay, I'm gonna go through this and rate everything that we had here. We're gonna start with the Kit Kat. So we're just gonna go through the book. We're gonna rate everything. The Kit Kats are first, right? Usually they're first. Yeah. So the Kit Kats are first. Loves olives though. That's fair. I mean, everyone has their own tastes. I don't really like olives, but I'm minding them less. I don't know that there's a food that I dislike other than that. Celeriac. I don't know if you guys have ever had celeriac. It's garbage. Celeriac is the root of celery. I don't know if you know what celery looks like, but celery is a tuber vegetable, actually. The celery stalks grow out of like a tuber, like a potato, basically. Or like a radish, really, is what it looks like. Looks like a large radish. They're like this big. Like, no joke, they're like this big. The celery act, like the root is. Like a radish or a turnip or something. And the celery, like, grows out of that. Now, you can eat the tuber part. Celery itself is fine. I get why people don't like the texture of it, because it's very stringy. But the tuber is like a potato, right? And it has the texture of potato. But it tastes like celery. And it's the most wrong thing I've ever had. It's awful. Because you look at it and you're like, oh, it's potato. And your brain is like, oh, this is potato. And then you eat it and it tastes like celery. And you're like, I have been lied to. It's like the biggest bait ever. It's the worst thing in existence. Because you're like, dang, here's some potato dish. You maybe make it into like chips, or you like fry it up, air fry it, or something like that. You're like roast potatoes or mashed potatoes, but it just tastes like celery flavored, and it sucks. Celery is just like okay at best. Sounds kind of like rutabaga. I don't know that I've ever had rutabaga. Not that I can recall, at least. But we're gonna go through and rate these. Kit Kat, apple pie flavored Kit Kats. These are top tier. Easily one of the better things. Gonna dip for now. No problem. I hope you have a great rest of your day, Mononex. Bye bye. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. The Kit Kats, low-key sounds cursed. It's very cursed. Trust me, it's super cursed. Like, it's been like, you've been lied to, for sure. But the Kit Kats are top tier. They're very, very good. They're apple pie flavored, and they actually taste like apple pie. They're very cinnamon apple flavored. They have a very strong like cinnamon apple flavor specifically. So if you're expecting just apple, this is not that. They're like super cinnamon apple. But they're very good. They pack a lot of punch. The ghost gummies, these surprised me. They're pretty good. So I guess here, should I do tier? Do you guys want S, A, B, C, or do you want like 1 to 10 scale for rating? Because I can do both. I don't know if you guys have a preferred rating system. Speaking of rating systems, I should do like a tier list stream one day. I don't know what kind of tier list I'd do though. But I think that'd be fun. Tier list content is always fun to me. I don't know if you guys are into it, but... Hentai tag list, of course. Shut the fuck up, Homeless. If you want my hentai tag list, go to Amaya's, and then just move feet down to, like, mid. And there you go. Actually, that's not true. There are a couple tags in there that I disagree with. Also, who the fuck is Amaya? Do I need to, like, screenshot that again? Let me let me not show my phone on screen. It's just my stream, but screenshot. Ta-da! I always pull up my stream on my phone, so that way, because I only have one monitor, so the stream takes up all of the like I usually can't have chat while I'm gaming, so I always pull it on my phone. So, we got one for letter ranking, so we'll do that. Kit Kat, apple pie, S tier for sure. But I have a couple tags that are different from Amaya's. I think I would rate like I think I would just do the tag list differently, I think. Because there's a lot of tags that I just, it's not that I just don't care about them. Like they're just there for context. And it's like, how do I put this? It's not that I like them or dislike them. They're just like, meh. Well, you gotta do it now. Shut the fuck up, Denny. I mean, we can. I don't really mind. I'm not afraid of sharing my preferences. Like, whatever. You know, it's very whatever to me. Bye, Denny. Learning. But no, I mean, we could do one. I would love to do like a bunch of tier lists though, not just hentai related. But like things like food, things like movies or stuff like that. I think that'd be fun. Like anime tier list. Okay, so moving on. So Kit Kat, S tier. There are very few things in here that are better than that. D&D class tier list, we could do that. I could do that today. There's not that many D&D classes. Boo Ghost Gummies. These surprised me. They were, gosh, there is just reflection on this white. Okay, plus subclass. Okay, subclass would take longer. There's a shitload of subclasses for sure. We could definitely make a stream of it. I don't really know how to do that though. I'll have to look into how like the tier list maker works, because I'm pretty sure they like delete them after a moment, so you gotta like make them like the same day or something. If they have persistent ones, you guys can just throw them in suggestions in the Discord. Maybe you have to make them the same day is like because it was the hentai one. I remember Amaya saying that during her tag stream. But D&D I think would be a good one. I think that would be on brand. I can give you guys my thoughts. Paladin best class for the record. But these surprised me. They're a lot better than I thought they were. I'll give them an A tier. I thought they were going to be pretty meh. But they tasted good, and I appreciate that they were individually wrapped. The pizza puffs were probably one of the weaker snacks. I would give them like a B or a C tier. They didn't have a lot of flavor. Like you really had to like try to like taste them, you know? Otherwise they were just corn puffs. So B, probably C tier. I think they're probably like the second worst snack in here. The Corinto, these were the sweet potato Corinto. These were pretty good. I would put them in maybe a high B or a low A tier. Like hovering the line there. I don't really have the definitions put out, so but they were really tasty. I really like Corinto as a snack variety. Because it's something that we don't have here, and it's it always, like, never leaves me, like, wanting. They're very dense, which I really like. These were sweet potato flavored, so bonus. This I didn't have. I might just straight up eat this. I just ate snacks. There was no meat to it. I shouldn't have it though because it's not going to fill me up any more than I am now, which is not very much. Because it's just sugar. So, didn't have it. It's probably going to be very good. I will let you know when I do how good it is. The Halloween Choco Pie, maybe an A. I mean, it was fine. It was exactly what you expect from a mooncake, you know. It was soft, it was tasty, and that kind of thing. The flan mini cakes, I also did not have. I expect them to be very good. I have very high hopes for these. The spooky spicy crackers, very S tier. Probably the best thing I've had so far. These, I was kind of surprised because they're just like Ritz crackers, you know. They're very generic for the cracker, but the flavor was hella good. It was super good. It was like a spicy peppercorn flavor that was very, very tasty. S tier for sure. Above the apple pie Kit Kats. The juice potion, did not have. It comes in 5 flavors. I have no idea what flavor I have. I should just like make this. I have a water bottle. It would probably be too much water though, because it says to only add 120 milliliters, which is very little. This is not 120 milliliters. And it's mostly full. Peppery Ritz sounds bomb. Not really into savory snacks. That's fair. It's super good. It's like a spicy peppercorn. It very top tier. Spicy gang, hell yeah. The Halloween angel pie. I was lied to. Like, it's definitely the right thing, but the description is completely incorrect. It's like the description was supposed to be like salty, like nut and cracker mix, which I did not get at all. So, F for lying to me. Otherwise, it's literally it's just another one of these. Like, I got 2 of these instead of any, salty curry flavor thing. These were pretty good. I would give these like a B or an A tier. Probably a high B tier, just because they were small and there wasn't a lot to them. But they were tasty for what they were. Maybe if I got more than like 6, they would be higher than B. This is the ramen. I haven't had the ramen, obviously, because I opened it on stream. But I'll let you know how this goes too. Usually the ramen is the best thing. So it'll be up against some heavy hitters this time. The Halloween snack stick, A tier for sure. This was the very, very light, airy, brown sugar snack. This was super, super good. Very, very brown sugar flavored. I was happy. This did not come in the box. I don't know what this is. But we don't have a description for any of these. So this did not come in the box, and I don't know if it was supposed to. This was the cracker. This is C or F tier, D tier, whatever you want to call it. This was the worst thing in the box. Because it was just a cracker. It was not flavored in any way. It was just a salt cracker. It was kind of like a dense cracker. And it had like bones to it, but nothing to write home about on its own. The Pandoro was probably a B tier. Not nearly as good as Utano Pandora. F tier, I see. Yeah, this was the worst thing for sure. But this one was fine. I would put this in like a solid B tier. It was just a butter cookie. It was a very good butter cookie, but it was just a butter cookie. And because it's panda themed, I associate it with one of my OGs. So, and it let me down. The Halloween marshmallow, I would also put it probably at a B tier. It was tasty, but again, not much to it, and the texture threw me off with like it being just like a marshmallow. It was like custard flavor marshmallow. Like the custard was marshmallow texture, which was very strange to me. And then is that it? I feel like I got something that wasn't in the box. Oh, the compito. I mean that's just sugar, so B, C, mid. Yeah, I think that's everything. Nice. Okay, well, I think that concludes the Handcam portion of the stream. We will... Yippee, yeah, hell yeah, yippee. We will regret having eaten all of these in one go. No, we're gonna transition to, the city building portion of the stream. So, disclaimer, if you are in my party and you are here, I haven't seen anyone who's in my party that's here. They know to stay away from Monday streams. But if you are here and you're in my party, now would be the time to leave. Because this will be spoilers for your beautiful slime hands. Yeah, I know, right? But now would be the time to leave if you are in my party, because this will be spoilers for the place that you're going to. Well, you're about to be in. So let me minimize this for a second. We're going to transition to this. Ta-da! So pizza, keep out. Pizza is the name of the party. Because one of the players, context, pizza is the party name, like literally the party, like when they say, oh, what organization are you? Their name is Pizza. But one of the party members, they are a bard who is a chef, and they invented pizza in this campaign. Like the concept of pizza with like tomato sauce and cheese and stuff, they invented in my setting, so they called their party Pizza after that event. So they are the pizza party. But if you are in pizza, if you are Squish, if you are Cal, Dak, Mega, Soul, or Key, those are my players' usernames. Leave now, or you will be banished to the Shadow Realm. Alright. Oh, thank God I can take off these fucking gloves now. They make my hands sweaty. Give me some glove removal ASMR. There you go. Holy cow. Freedom, for sure freedom. Holy shit. Thank God that's over with. Ugh. I like doing Handcam streams, but having the gloves is awful. Maybe I'll just remove them in the future. My hands are not that bad right now. But then you wouldn't see slime. Unfortunately. God, fucking wish. Immersion break. Re-immersion break. I talked about it a little bit on, well, actually, not a little bit. I made a video for the eczema awareness event. I have a couple different types of eczema, but one of them is called dyshidrosis, or Pomphylix, or dyshidrotic eczema, which causes little blisters to form on your hands. Not yet. We don't know how far science can go. I wish. So right now I only have a couple blisters. They're small, but they're like little like open wounds and stuff. So that's the big thing. It's just like having like open wounds on my hands, just like on stream. I don't know. It's kind of gross. But yeah, we'll start making a city. So we'll run through how I make a city. And also, let me actually, one second. I'm gonna get out of this hoodie as well. It's hot in here. Suffer a lot because of it. Yeah, I mean it's just, it's eczema. It's part of living with eczema. We had a whole event about what it's like to live with eczema. Go watch that. I don't need to rehash the whole like 4-hour stream here. I could talk about it at length, because like I said, I have several different types of eczema. So my skin is a fucking mess. I wish I could melt it off with slime. But yeah. Thank you for the hearts. 1 second. I'm actually gonna take off my hoodie because it is warm in here. My office always is like the warmest room in the house for sure. Oh, sorry about that. My cat just like heard me throw my hoodie on the ground next to me, and he like lifted his head and was like, "The fuck is that about?" And then just went back to sleep. Oh, much better. It do be warm in here. Alright. So, again, if you are in pizza, now is the time to leave. Yeah. Let me do this. This. Okay. Okay. This. Interact. Okay. Here. If I do this, can I move this? I can move this. Okay, that way I can have chat not be covered up. Okay, so... Oh, that is annoying. Can I do this? OBS wants to cover chat, so... We'll do it like this. There. Okay. So, you should be able to see me type. If you cannot see me type, let me know. Say something in chat, but I think you should be able to. Do I have a wrist brace? Where's my wrist brace? Gosh dang it, it's in my room. 1 second. I'll be right back. I have my wrist brace. I have wrist pain, so we brace enough for computer stuff. Alright. So, the party has just landed on the island of Toril. Toril. Let me write that down. Thank you. Thank you. The capital of Toril is Leirune. Now, Toril and Leirune exist because in the first campaign I ran in the setting, I was originally not planning on having halflings or gnomes in my setting. Because... Oh, 1 second. I realized I hadn't closed my office door all the way. But I was originally not planning on having halflings or gnomes in my setting. Because both races they're never played like a halfling or a gnome. I find that people who play with halflings and gnomes often, not always, but often, just end up playing like a human, but with like the luck, the like reroll ones and stuff. Like they're playing the race for not the race's culture, but rather for the how do I put it? Like just for like the mechanics. So I was just like, let me just scrap them entirely. Because that's not how I want to run my game. But one of my players was like dead set on playing a halfling. And so I was like, okay, well, now I need to stick them in the world somewhere. Where do I put them? And I realized I had a lot of empty space in the ocean, so I made an island off the coast called Toril and shoved the little people over there. Which is horrible to say. That's an awful sentence. You should never say something like that. Oh my lord, I can't believe I said that. But Toril and Leirune are like... Toril is an island, Leirune, the capital of which, is predominantly halfling and gnome. They are societally significantly more advanced than the rest of the world. And I have not yet decided. I specifically don't want them to be so far advanced that they have gunpowder, because gunpowder does not exist in my setting. And I don't want them to have like engine mechanics, right? It's not steampunk. That's very off theme for the setting. But I do want them to be advanced. Now the question becomes, how do I show that without being like steampunky in nature? The way I envision the city, if I'm like thinking about it, the way I envision the city is like a maze. Like, imagine a big city uh, full of 3 feet tall people, but the city itself is like, you know, New York City sized, or for the Brazilians like in chat, like Rio, you know? Like, I don't know what the biggest city in Brazil is. I imagine it's Rio, or like, I don't know, Florianopolis or something like that. I don't know. That's also a big city. But just everyone is small. So I imagine lots of houses stacked on top of each other. Sao Paulo. There you go. And like houses like coming out of the side of each other. So like if there's like a house here and a house here, maybe there's a house here, right? And they're like, this house is beneath this house and this one's coming out of it. Like they're like stacked on top of each other. There's like skywalks between them, and that kind of thing. So that's kind of how I imagine it. Lots of like a literal maze of buildings. That's very disorderly. Like a favela times 10. Probably. I don't really know. Let me look at favela. Yeah, like this. I don't know how many houses are built on top of houses, but it looks, yeah, in fact, exactly like this. But imagine that they're like 5 to 10 stories tall. Yeah, like times 10, like 5 to 10 stories tall of that. And the houses are like all the buildings are connected and shit like that. That's how I imagine the city. Now, that being said, they probably have... How do I make it feel advanced, though? Because favelas are, like, traditionally, like, poor, right? They're, like low-income areas, right? If you were to make a favela rich, what would it look like? The thing is, like, people wouldn't live in, like, a cramped space unless they had to. So, let me think about this for a second. I could see So, the first place that I go to, like, my head when it comes to advanced mechanics in D&D, like, advanced society in D&D is obviously magic. Because there is no, like, advanced, like, mechanisms, right? Like, we could go a clockwork route, but I'm not sure I really want that. Because even clockwork stuff, so, how do I put this? For the record, I do not let my players play artificers, because artificer technology is too advanced for society. It's very off-theme for my setting. Now, if someone in my setting were to invent that technology, they would live here. That's how I would describe this place. If someone were to invent like that level of technology, I would expect them to live in Leirun. So with that in mind, I think what I might describe... Where's my phone? Here's my phone. Alright. Let me take a look at the spell list. So if I'm going to use magic, it needs to be grounded in, like, actual spells. Excuse me. So let me look at the low-level spells, because everything that like, you can access first-level spells at level 1. So level 1 spells should be basically everywhere. Level 1 and level 0. Let me see what level 0 spells exist. That would be, like, convenient for life. Dancing lights. Guidance. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, alright. I had an idea. Light. Mage Hand is level 0. Mending is level 0. Message is level 0. Here, let me make a list here. So, here, let me, actually, before we get into that, let's, talk about how, so, you'll notice here, I have, industry, so, districts, demographics, government, industry, so, who runs the place, what the place is like, the areas that people will go to, if there are any distinct ones, and then the industry. So I've listed one of everything here. This is how I lay out my cities. I have the name of the store, or in this case, inn, the owner, what race they are, their a description of their personality and looks, and then a description of the store itself. Like, is it messy? Is it orderly? Does it look high income? That kind of thing. And then I have one of every shop type in the game. So there's inns, there's magic item shops, there's smithies, there's apothecaries, which is like potions and ingredients. There's jewelers, stables for horses, tanneries for like leather working items. Clothes shops. Fashion is important because different societies dress differently, and they believe in different things. So, clothes shops, high fashion for women, hat stores, men's high fashion, traveling gear, restaurants. I'm very much a fan of putting restaurants in the game because, like, all places everywhere have a restaurant somewhere in their town. Docks if they're available, and then greenery. This is like parks and orchards and things like that, if they exist in the city. And then I have the guard. All cities need a guard, because otherwise they would just be bowled over by armies. These also function as like police in my cities. So the guard, the captain, who's in charge of the guard, their second if something happens to the captain, a warden in a prison because they all need a prison, and then a logo. What's their banner look like? And then I have any assorted guilds and organizations. Yatter! Yatter, hi hi! Hi hi! How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day, evening. I know it's evening for you. I hope you're having a good time. I couldn't catch the end of Kato's stream, but almost off work. Heck yeah, that's awesome. But so you're aware, chat. Everyone should be aware. Tomorrow or today, if you're in Europe or Asia, The 22nd is Amo's birthday. Amoret, one of my pushies. She's really, really cool. So wish her a happy birthday. And also treat yourself to pizza. It is her decree that everyone should have pizza tomorrow. So make sure you do that. Amoret, Amorrette. She streams on Twitch. She has a YouTube channel, but she doesn't stream there often. But go support her. She's awesome. She also draws very cute art. Pizza may end up happening. It better. So treat yourself to some pizza. Wish her a happy birthday. She's super cool. She's also very sweet. She's a real sweetheart. Anyways, I was in the middle of this. So this is what cities look like for me. I just take notes on everything. I don't. Underneath the description, sometimes I will add like an inventory. But that's the only time I add an inventory is if they have a magic item to sell. Because if it's just a mundane item, you can find it in any like generic shop, and that's the stuff that's like in the player's handbook. That you can find pretty much anywhere. So, to give this place the feel of advanced society, what I think I want to do is add cantrips like that are free for use, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna put this here. Free for use cantrips. Because no other society in my setting has ready access to spellcasting. Like, you have to go somewhere for spellcasting if you cannot cast spells yourself. Like, if you want healing, you have to go to a church or a temple. If you want something, you have to go to a magic shop or something like that. You have to know someone who can cast the spell. But here, like, maybe like on every corner there's a button. You know, there's like a series of buttons it's like a panel, and you can just press the button and get a spell. Hi Crazy, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Have pizza is the law. It is the law. Crazy, if you just missed it, tomorrow is one of my Oshi's birthdays. So she decreed that everyone must have pizza tomorrow. So have pizza tomorrow. So free for use cantrips. Nothing that does damage. Because that should not be for free to use in society, because that would just kill people. So, dancing lights. No problem, I love pizza, hell yeah. What does Druidcraft do? That predicts what the weather will be for the next 24 hours? Make a ball. Okay, we're doing this just for the weather prediction. This is how people check the weather in Larian. They just press a button and cast Druidcraft. Let's see here. Guidance. So, guidance is heavily abused, so guidance. Might as well just let people have guidance. Like, they're gonna cast it anyway, so why not make it just part of society? Light? Do I want light or do I want dancing lights? Not sure. Mage Hand? Mage Hand only lasts for a minute, so... But I imagine this is like... just to make up for the fact that we have Google Maps. I mean, pretty much. Mage Hand is like... I imagine that one of these, like, panels is in, like, everyone's building. Like, everyone has one of these in their house, basically. Like, if you're like, oh, I can't reach that, it's on the top shelf, you just press the Mage Hand button and grab it, you know? Glory Butterfly Fairy Lights. Oh, glowy. Glowy. Yeah. Mending. Mending is super important. Imagine if you could just press a button and fix anything. Don't mind me. You're good. No, suggestions are very welcome. Message? I wonder if message would be worthwhile. So that way you don't have to, like, yell across the room or something. I want? Yeah, I know, right? It do be like that. Prestidigitation for sure. Not produce flame. I would love to do produce flame, but people just murder each other with it. Resistance is not necessary in a society where everyone is peaceful. Shape water. What does shape water do? You freeze, so it doesn't change the temperature, but it freezes. It also changes the color or opacity. No, that's not worthwhile. If you could, like, stick it in and make your drink cold, maybe, but not that. Shocking grass, spare the dying, thaumaturgy. No, I think thaumaturgy would be annoying as fuck. Okay, I think this is the list. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 buttons. I think that's fine. That just, like, everyone in the city has, like, a button panel. We should make it 6. Let's cut one, and then there'll be like little cubes basically that you can, like, buy and grab a cube. And each side will have one. I think that works better. What's the worst one? What's the least convenient to have? This is cleaning. This is fixing, like, minor tears and stuff. Mage Hand is super useful. Guidance is super useful. It just makes you better at things. This is weather prediction. And this is, like, lights when you can't see. I think message is probably the least useful, right? Probably message. Let me look at light versus dancing lights. Light, you touch one object no larger than 10 feet in dimension until the spell ends for an hour. One for grease. Probably not grease. Like I said, this is something that, like, everyone in the city should have something like this. And I think if you were to give grease to literally everyone in the city, like, it would just be annoying, right? People would get annoyed with that. Because they would, like, slip or something like that. You know? Nothing that can injure, even come close to injuring someone. Because these will, like, children will have these. Until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light in 20 feet and dim light for an additional 20 feet. Oh, if you need to grease up a wagon wheel or something. Maybe. I think... Does mending cover that? Or does mending just fix things? Repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, you have some broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. No. No, it does not. Can prestidigitation loop things up? Let's see. Minor instantaneous sensory effect. Light a fire, a candle or torch. Instantly clean or soil an object no longer larger than 1 cubic foot. Chill, warm up, or flavor up a cubic of non-living material. Make color. Also not really. Maybe. I imagine grease. Is grease even level 0? Or is it level 1? Oh, grease is level 1. Right? Yeah, grease is first level, so no. Unfortunately. These are cantrips. I think grease is a good candidate for a very cheap magic scroll that's available, like super available though. Food for thought though. Food for thought. Interesting. What was I doing? Light. So light just makes something light up for an hour? What does dancing lights do? Dancing lights is ranged 4 torch-sized lights for a minute, but they can be moved around. I think if it were me, I would prefer just light. If I need to light something up, I light it up for an hour. Rather than a minute at a time. Like having to repress the button every minute if you need like light would be annoying. I think this is the list. What does Druidcraft do? Let me make sure Druidcraft doesn't do anything horrible. You predict the weather. Make a flower blossom. Make a... No, it's just prestidigitation, but weather instead of cleaning things. Okay. I think this is the list. They will sell these on the dock. So, we'll just call them cantrip cubes. Sure. They'll sell them on the dock for... Because, let me think about this. Because people, everyone in the city will have access to this, but the party coming here doesn't know that. Right? Now, if people coming to a new place, like let's say they sold these in fucking like, I don't know, France. You know, random country. They would sell them, like everyone in France had them. They would sell them at the airport for like a fucking $1,000,000,000, right? So at the docks, they probably cost like 10 gold or something. Right, which is an extreme price, right? It's like, what, a third of a year's worth of work? What's going on here? Oh. So. I think, like, that's fine. I think 10 is a fine number. It shouldn't be 1, it should be like 10. one is like a week's worth of work. They really want to like screw people over. Okay, so these are sold at the docks. People have them in their homes. They carry them around with them. I imagine them as like small little cubes, like maybe a quarter of the Tokyo Treat box that you can just carry around in your hand in one hand, you know. Okay. So we have a core like identity of the city. Let me drink some water before my throat dies. Supply and demand would keep them kind of expensive. What do you mean? Because like the only people who would buy them at this point are people who don't have them. In my head, everyone, like pretty much everyone in the city already has one of these. Right? They're like keep them in their house. You know, they carry them around with them like they do you do your phone, right? Like it's like a cell phone basically. Most people already have one. And they don't come out with new ones every year. So like if you lose it or need to replace it, maybe. Because I imagine them, yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right, crazy. What do you think's a good number, though? If 1 silver is a day's work, right? Like, if you're a regular person living in society, you earn a silver a day. So what's expensive? Right, maybe... I mean, 10 gold is still pretty expensive. How are they being reproduced? Are they mass-produced or handcrafted? That's a good thought. That's a very, very good question. There's probably a crafting district, I imagine. So, districts. Let's add some bullet points. Bullets. Alright. The way I have it in my head, for this, there's probably like a crafting district. Where they just make like minor things like this. Like minor magical implements. This is probably the main one. But not the only thing that's crafted. So crafting district. This is like the city's main industry, I would say, would be like crafting like minor magical trinkets. I'll move this up here. What's another minor? Maybe, like you said, like a grease thing? Like a... What would be a... Like, handmade by a single wizard would be expensive. Could a non-magic user craft it? I would say that most people... I would say, like, probably in a town like this, most people have a level. Like, they're like level 1. I would say like 40% of the people, maybe 33, like a third of the people are like a level 1 wizard. Or like a level 1 something, you know? because it is. This is a like a high, quote unquote, like a high magic city. We could talk about sweatshops and underpaid workers. There probably are a lot of sweatshops and underpaid workers. There you go. There's a central tension. Boom. Crazy, you're putting in work here. Thank you. Central tension of the city. Unions versus union busting. Something like this. Labor laws. So while there's a lot of convenient things, there's maybe more like a fast fashion commodity. Yeah. There's a very like, I imagine this place has like, when they show up, they can hear like the players hear like chanting. They're like, what's a labor strike? You know, there's like strikes going on and stuff like that. Labor strike chant. Let me Google that. It's a labor strike chant. These are horrible. Google's not giving me anything. Oh, here's one. Hands off our labor rights. Here we go. This one. Right here. Where is it? Strike. You can tell this is not someone from the US because they spelled labor incorrectly. I say incorrectly, like, why is this? Why'd you paste like this when I said paste with no formatting? Here, let me do this. Is there no format painter to this? Paint format. There we go. Alright, there you go. What else? Grease stick. These should also be pretty expensive. Maybe like 25, or let's call it like 35 gold. Cast grease. Probably on a daily basis. It's probably like a magic state that casts grease on like once a day or 3 times a day or something like that. Something minor. Alright, let's look at the first level spells. Nothing probably higher than first level would be like mass produced. We'll say like three times a day. What do you think about what else is made here? I'm not. Cure wounds is not an option. I'm not making cure wounds a thing because then that would be sold in other countries. What other first level spells would be good? Alarm. Last alarm. Alarm lasts for 8 hours, right? Yeah, it does. Once per day. This is for like store owners. Let's call an alarm bell. It'll be like a literal bell that chimes. These are probably expensive because they're meant for like stores so that they can be notified of break-ins. Having them more expensive in tourist traps like ports was a good idea. Secondhand ones are super cheap at sold and ghettos. Yeah, for sure. I think this is gonna be like base price. So like maybe at the dock it'll be like 25 gold. Like this will be like 50 or 60 gold. This will be like 100 gold. You know, something like that. Let's see here. I'm looking through the first level spell list right now. I'm really sticking to this impulse buys for sure. Nothing else is long strider probably. Get around the city quick. And probably like long strider boots or something like that. What the fuck is? Oh no, not this spell. Most of the spells are like combat spells once you get into these levels, though. Oh, Tensor's floating disc for sure. Like a floating Tensor's floating disc for like carts and stuff. So that way you don't need like horses. How long does Tensor's last? I forgot about Tensor's floating disc. Lasts for an hour. 3 feet in diameter. What level is Featherfall? Featherfall is first level. If you're thinking about Featherfall for like, because I think the buildings probably have like a levitate platform. Levitate is second level, but I think it's second level at least. Yeah, levitate is second level, but I'm imagining like elevators, like literal elevators. That way people don't have to jump out of buildings. Tennis floating disc, long strider, boots. Unseen servant. I think that's the last one. These will be expensive for sure. How long does Unseen Servant last? An hour. But still, it's like having a maid, personal maid. I think this is a fine enough list of stuff for like everyday use. Let me look at the second level spells just to be sure, but second level spells should be like big things. Because you gotta be 5th level or 3rd level to cast a 5th level or a second level spell. 3rd level, not a lot of people make it 3rd level. Level 2. Okay, let's take a look at level 2 spells. From the books, for the record, I do use a limited number of books. They are Fizzban's, the Player's Handbook, Tasha's, Xanathar's. I think that's it. I mean, Bolo's, but that's just races. Alright. So let's look here. Animal Messenger. So here, let me do this. Second level. I probably will not go higher than any second level spell. This would be like a wind up. What bird? Probably a bird. Let me go look at the wind-up archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because at least one of my players plays Yu-Gi-Oh! They'll know what wind-up is. Let me look at the archetype. Do y'all have any thoughts on like this idea for a city? Is it too much, do you think? That's the real question. No, you don't think it's too much? Let's see. Like it? Okay. Okay, none of the windups are birds. It looks like. Let's just literally steal the name, so that way they know where I pulled it from. We'll call it Zenmaity. Fine, I guess. This one will be expensive. Something like 250 gold. The level 2 ones need to be hella priced for sure. Even for base. What else? Dark Vision is second level. Let me see if this is a halfling or gnome society. I don't know if halflings or gnomes have dark vision. Halflings. Halflings don't have dark vision, it looks like. Do gnomes? Gnomes do. Okay. Talk to animals? I have not. What level is speak with animals? The second level? That's Hellusion. Is it first level? Did I just miss it? Because under speak. Speak with animals, first level. For sure. Do halflings have good food? Yes, 100%. I think the food culture in this place is going to be crazy. At least I hope it is. At least one of my players will engage with it because their character is a chef. They're a bard, and so, but they're a lore bard, and so they like their whole shtick is that they're like collecting recipes, basically. So they don't like do singing or like oratory speech. They just collect recipes and make food. So yeah, for sure. Dark vision. It'll probably be like the dark vision goggles that chat has. I don't know how much that would cost. Not as expensive. Maybe like 100 gold, 125 gold. Let's make it 150. Let's see, second level spells. Do they take all fire and water spells to help with their cooking? I don't think so. I don't know. They make drugs. they like Walter Whitehead, because they joined a criminal organization to like use the criminal organization's like information network. Their backstory is like that they're like looking for their like missing sister. He's looking for his missing sister. So the criminal organization was like, "You're good with food and stuff. Like you're good with food. You can cook. You want to cook drugs for us?" No. They do regular cooking as well, but they do that kind of cooking as well. Yeah. So it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Fine Steed. What is Fine Steed? How long does Fine Steed last? Forever? I'm not doing Fine Steed. Gust of wind, invisibility, no. Knock, no. Levitate. Platforms. Elevators. This would cost like thousands to install. This is actually going to be like, so I know one company that exists here. That's the Marble Mantle Company. They're like a construction company. I know they exist because this construction company is the player that was a halfling. This is his last name, and his like backstory is that he like didn't want to go into his family's construction company business, so he like became an adventurer. Locate object for sure, 1000%. Lost that thing you're looking for? Pick up one of these locate object rods. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Each of these things should probably have like a catchy name in some capacity, but this place is gonna be a fucking capitalist consumerist dream / nightmare. That's what the city is turning into. Very funny. It's like a rapture, basically. Tune in to Bioshock on Thursdays to be a part of Leroon. God. Let's see here. I love it. I mean, this is hell. It's very funny, but it's like, Jesus Christ. Oh, lordy. Gosh. What else? The unfortunate thing is most spells are combat oriented. That's the thing. That's the number one thing I fucking hate about D&D. Is that everything is combat oriented. There's nothing for like 90% of the spells are just like combat shit. I'm like, give me stuff that people would use. Spider climb. I don't know who would want spider climb, but I'm sure someone would. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. Alright. So... let's think about what these are called and how much they go for. How long does Speak with Animals last? Speak with Animals, 10 minutes. How many times do you think people want to speak to their pet a day? If you were to give them an item that was like, you can speak to your pet this many times a day. Maybe like 3 times a day? This one probably costs a lot. This is a bougie item. It's like it's like a super luxury item for sure. Maybe like 100 gold for like regular people. I'm thinking like base price. Cat lady in town would have like 15. Yeah, exactly. What would this be though? Let's think about what this would be. What's something you speak through? Like a cone, maybe? That would be funny, like a cone. Call it what's something that rhymes with the word shame? It wouldn't be a cone of shame. You'd be like, you've heard the cone of shame, now here's for the cone of the horn. Yeah. Words that rhyme. Here, let me just Google it. Words that rhyme with shame. Claim, game, frame, name, same, claim. God. Okay, none of these words. Well, I don't even know what some of these words are. What does this mean? What is brain? Came? K-I-A-M? What the heck is this? Definitions, please. Kame. K-A-M-E. A round hill or short ridge of sand or gravel deposited by a melting glacier. Bro, where does the world font come up with these words? There's too many words in the world. I don't know. That's too much. We're getting too much. We're getting too into it. I like horn though. What do you call speaking with animals? Pets. You should just call these strider's boots. Something that you can just say. We'll come back to this. Tensors floating. They're just gonna be called tensors crates. They're gonna be a crate. These are gonna be expensive. They're like 500 gold. But they're like 3 feet long, old-time hearing horns. Oh yeah, what are those? Those were the Victorian era hearing horn. What are these called? What are they called? They're called ear trumpets. Like a hearing aid. Ear trumpets. Let me go to the Wikipedia page. A tubular or funnel-shaped device that collects sound waves and runs into the ear. They're used as hearing aids, like old-timey hearing aids. They were invented in the 17th century, 1600s. That's fine. I think this works. Huh. Okay. Pet ear trumpet. We'll come up with a name for it though. These are just crates. They're 3 feet by 3 feet. Which is like a meter. Basically like 1 meter by 1 meter. Crate with button, cast, sensors, loading disk. We'll say once a day. That should be plenty of time. 1 hour of a floating crate that you can move around. And the most important thing is that they look funny. True. Literally true. You are 100% correct. Strider's boots. These are probably... Because long strider only gives you like 10 feet of movement. If I recall correctly. Long strider. Yeah. 10 feet of movement for an hour. So these are probably like a 3 times a day kind of thing. They're also probably not super expensive. Maybe like 60. Let's make these more expensive, I think. Call this 45 gold. This one 60 gold. These will also probably be like 50 gold-ish, maybe. 3 hours of walking for the smaller races, 30 feet instead of 20 feet. So, cast long stride. Okay, and then Unseen Servant. How long does Unseen Servant last? That's what hinges on it. Unseen Servant lasts for an hour. Having a maid for an hour is quite handy. This is also probably expensive. Again, luxury item. The luxury items go for like 100, 125 gold. Somewhere between like 75 and 150 gold. The stuff that's used for businesses is what costs like this much. So this probably like 125 gold for once a day. Alright. I think we're good on all this stuff so far. These are... messenger. Let's make this more expensive and have it cast 2 times a day. So like 300 gold. 2 times per day, so that way someone could get a message and then send it back. These also should probably cost a bit more because they're like permanent. You don't have to like cast anything. Just grant permanent dark vision. Okay. I don't know how useful spider climb is. What would an everyday I've never thought to myself, oh, I need to climb on the walls for something. Like, very genuinely. What would I want spider climb for in my day-to-day life? It would only ever be if I was, like, small and had to reach something. But we already have Mage Hand for that. Everyone's carrying around Mage Hand. I think this can probably get cut. Have you guys ever needed to climb on the walls for something that you couldn't just cast Mage Hand to reach? Genuine question. I don't think so, right? I can't think of anything. Hmm. Um. No. Okay, so we're gonna call levitate platforms levitators, like elevators, but levitators. They're large platforms. They're just elevators. They're just elevators. I'm gonna do that. Locate object routes. Finders, but that seems a bit generic, I guess. You know? What else? What's something else? What's another word for finders or... Let me... Synonym. I don't know if you guys can hear that. My cat is asleep, and he like did a little bit of running in his sleep, and he's sitting up against like a cardboard box, basically. He's like scratching at the box a little bit. Let's see here. Thesaurus.com, my best friend. DM's best friend, Thesaurus for sure. Acquire, appropriator, claimant, discoverer, spotter. Spotters? Noun is in locating the site. Bomb site, gun site, periscope, radar, sight, sonar, wayfinder. Like a sonar? Where does the word sonar originate from? I'm looking for the history of the word. Not what it actually is. Usually there's like etymology on Wikipedia, but I'm not seeing it on this page. Oh, maybe radar is the one I'm thinking of. Radar is like the history of radar. Gosh, the radar was coined by the U.S. Navy. Why they call it that? Oh, it's a radio wave. Okay. I got you. Sonar is for sound waves, radar for radio waves. So, something dar? Yeah. I was like wondering where the words come from, but I don't know what dar is. Like what the dar. The AR. Suffix. Came from. I don't think it's super important. Huh. This is probably the funniest thing to me, because it's a locate object as a spell. So like the plot of the campaign that I'm running, is that they're trying to assemble these rod pieces. That like there's basically like a hole in the world. Dar means to detect. Okay. So whatever we call this thing, it should probably end in that. Thank you. But the plot of the campaign basically is that there's a hole in the world that leads to the abyss, which is no bueno. And there's like the key is this like rod that's broken up into 7 parts, basically. And they've been collecting the rod parts to seal up the hole in the world, basically, more or less. And they found the first rod by mistake. Like that was not originally the plot of the campaign. But they went to a shop that had the first piece of the rod in it. They had tracked down. They were looking for the person who had the rod originally, but the person sold it to a shop before like leaving and dying and yada yada. It's a whole rigmarole. But they went to a shop and they were like, "Hey, what does this metal rod do?" And the guy was like, "I don't know. The person who sold it said that it found magic items." They were like, "Oh, it's a magic item that finds magic items? We need to buy this." And lo and behold, they find out that it does find magic items. It finds the other pieces of the rod. So when they get to town, they're going to be like, "Hey, do you know any like rod pieces?" And they're going to be like, "Yeah, you can just go down to the shop and get a rod that finds magic items." Because it can like locate objects. Infinite magic items glitch. That's what the party thought it was. Like a manadar? That's a good name for it. Hell yeah. But that is legitimately what they were like. Oh, something that finds magic items? Let's use this. But I told them, I was like, it does find magic items. It finds the other pieces of rock. Like they found out, you know, and then after they've got the first rod piece, they were like, wait a second. Why would we ever spend money on a magic item that finds magic items? It would just point itself at us. Because they're carrying magic items on them. I was like, you are 1000% correct. It would literally be useless. Because it would just point at you. That would be how that works, yes. Which I find to be very funny. But they didn't realize that before they like bought it and started using it. And they were like, oh, it goes somewhere. So that's that's where the party's head's at. But they are playing. They are searching for a rod piece, but they're gonna get there and they'll be like, "Oh, I see you have a manadar. Where'd you get one of those on the mainland?" And the party's gonna be like, "Y'all have rod pieces for days." How much would this cost? How much if you had something that you could just put in? How much would you guys pay for something that you could just pay like just put in what you're thinking of, what you're looking for, and it just finds it for you in your home? That shit would go hard in the ADHD market. How much do you guys think you would pay for that? A lot of money? Yeah. This shit would be expensive as hell. $420 gold? Alright. Just for you, Hauntless. Just for you. How many times a day should 420 gold worth cost? How many locate objects do you think it should get? Maybe like 3. Be a bit more generous with it. Because 3 is not that much. We'll do 3. If you lose something more than 3 times a day, which a lot of people do, you need more than one of these. They cost 420 gold. I like this. I like this a lot. It like provides a very clear identity for the city as like advanced because they just have access to this, but at the same time like still in theme because it's expensive and that kind of thing. People would save up to buy like, I don't know, any of these things. Like family saving up like a year's worth of salary to buy an unseen servant thing. An hour of like maid work a day, you know? I like this. We haven't even gotten to the fucking like stuff. Like the actual like shop names and things like that. We haven't even built the city, but I think we have a very clear identity. So like what does the word favela mean? Favela. Often translated as slum or shantytown. Or ghetto. Where does that word come from? The term favela dates back to the late 1800s. At the time, soldiers were brought from the War of Canudos in northeastern Bahia to Rio de Janeiro and left with no place to live. When they settled in Bahia, these soldiers had been familiar with Canudos' Morro da Favela, Favela Hill, a name referring to favela, a skin-irritating tree in the spurge family. What the fuck? What is a spurge? Why don't we just call it that? The spurges. Alright, we got it. That's why I want to go and do this. Right, like a favela like the term originated from like a type of tree. This is the tree, the spurges. Primarily district. Big shout out to Denny for this one. Is maze. Like times 10. Okay, so we have that. We need a crafting district. What's the name of the crafting district? Everyone heads there for work. But they do like magic crafting, and it's like hella oppressive. Right? What's another name for a sweatshop? Where's the Thesaurus? Thesaurus.com. Sweatshop. Factory. Okay, so factory, branch, cooperative firm, workshop. Okay, these are all correct. But I need something that's like has the same connotation as sweatshop. What did people call sweatshops? Back in the day. That's the question. What is that? How does that song go? There's like a working song. The Chemical Workers song. Process Man is the song I'm thinking of. How the fuck do I know this? It's a workers song. About a factory in like England or something like that. They ever call it anything? No, they don't ever call it anything in the song. Okay, well, dang. What do you call a sweatshop? What did they call a sweatshop back in the day? Factory? Maybe I'll look up another word for factory. Okay, well. I can't call it. I would love to call it the Smokestacks, but I already have a district in another town called the Smokestacks. When you think of industry, what else do you think of? Especially like magic industry. What goes wrong in like when you're enchanting stuff? Maybe like minor explosions, sparks, maybe something like that. Like places blow up regularly. What do you call that? Another word for like a grenade. Explosive. What does this mean? Fulminant? Manufacturing? Manufacturing is pretty good. Call it Tinkertown as juxtaposition. Isn't Tinkertown a place? Not a real place? Maybe it's from like a video game. It is a video game. It's literally a video game. It's also this does not look like a very good video game. What am I thinking of? Tinkertown. I was associating. Why am I thinking of Borderlands? Tinkertown reminds me of Borderlands, and I don't know why. Maybe something to do with like Tiny Tina or something. Like Manufactory. Manufactory is what they call the buildings. What's the name of the district? So, let's do that. Like the actual places, like the businesses that make the place are called manufactories. My cat is so fluffy. I love him so much. He's so cute. I kind of like Fulminant, like explosive. It's like literally the word means explosive. But yeah, tier 10 is 75% off. It literally had like 6 out of 10 reviews, and I was like, oh, that does not sound good. I don't know why it makes me think of Tiny Tina. What's the name of the place that Tiny Tina comes from? Not Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, but like in Borderlands. Like, where does she get? Like, what's the name of the place that you meet her? She has like her own place. I don't know. I thought you could go like to her like home. She has like a hideout or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I don't need this anymore. I don't need this. I think fulminant's fine. We can just call it. Oh, not there. That's chat. Fulminant means explosive. Fulminans? No. Fulminant is an adjective for explosive. It means explosive or unstable. That's fine. It's okay. We need a shopping district. What's the shopping district called? This is where stores are. What other parts of a town are there other than shops? Shops, houses, and we need a government district. Oh, I had an idea for the government. The government is the businesses, for sure. In a place like this, the whole city is one giant like work town. You know what I'm talking about? In like in America in like the 1930s or something like that, the 1920s. Factories, like factory towns, existed, where it would be a town that had like a steel mill. I'm sure these still exist somewhere, but in less extreme a capacity. But in the U.S., they had like towns where like a factory existed, and everyone who lived in that town worked at that factory, and like all of the houses were built by the company that owned the factory, and so all the workers rented like from their workplace, and it was horribly toxic, of course. When you have people, they were trying to bring that back. Hell no, fuck that shit. That sounds awful. They should definitely not bring that back. That's like, it like violates so many laws, at least nowadays. Jesus Christ, that sounds like hell on earth. But they would have like these basic. I'm imagining this entire like society is that where the lawmakers are the like CEOs of the companies. Except it was banks doing that. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That banks are awful. Like very genuinely. It's But yeah, definitely horribly toxic. I think this solidifies it. So we need like what, like 5 or 6 companies that all like they're competitors, quote unquote, but they all like work together basically. Like 5 companies that just run the city. So one of them is construction. It's marble mantle construction. And then I don't remember the guy's name, but I can look that up. Oh, actually, I do know his name because it's Gormley. Tridus Marble Mantle the second, because the character is the 3rd. So, what other aspects of society exist? Right, because this is like... So, construction... We should probably split these up into things. One company that does, like, clothing... Good night, Honless. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up soon. Once I get this aspect done, I think we're gonna wrap up. So, clothing. There's one company that runs like all the clothing. Residential. Residential is probably not like a company. That would probably fall under like construction. But yeah, good night, Harmless. I hope you sleep well. I'm thinking of like manufacturing areas, right? So like magecraft is probably one, like enchantment. Some are just like pillar of society, of industry. Maybe logistics. Just like in general. That would also cover like transportation, like road making. And then they like hire the construction company to make stuff. What's the last one? We could do a couple for the last one. We could do military, just in general. We could do... Good night, Groven. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being a mod. So, appreciate you. Good night. I think this is probably good. I would do religion, but there's going to be one dominant god, and it's Abadar, who's the god of like money. Alright. I think this is good. I think this is a good stopping point. I'm also really tired, so. But we got a shitload done. Oh, actually, for the government district, let's actually call it that. let me go to my notes here. What is Abadar's name? His, like, epithet. Rhyme. Cosmos of Rhyme. Nope, religion and rhyme. Abadar. What's his name, though? No, is it not here? It's like the Allhammer or something like that. Religion. Planes. Do I not have it written down somewhere? Surely I do. I think it's the Allhammer. Where is it? I thought I wrote that down somewhere, surely. Oh, I know where it's at. It's in the player documents. Campaign handouts. Octavius's Guide to Rhyme. Gosh. Is this a city-state? It is a city-state. It definitely is. It's basically an island, and like a third of the island is just covered by this one city. And there's like some farmland, so maybe like food and stuff could be another thing, but I want to keep it to 5. Food might fall under logistics, or maybe we change this to like farming. I think that's appropriate. So like a third of, so the way the island is laid out, like if you're looking at, if the island is like a circle, an oval, right? The left third, agricultural, thank you. Like the left third is this city. The middle third is farmland. And then the right third is actually a pair of twin volcanoes. Yeah. They're called the Ash Peaks. An island would probably have to import a lot of food, yeah. Yep, 100%. Abadar is called the Lawbearer. Okay. So, this is going to be called the Lawbearers District. Because, of course, the government has to reside in, like, God's domain, right? In a culture that's based around commercialism and money. Nothing could be more appropriate. And temple. Main temple dedicated to Abadar. It's actually very interesting. The party actually just left a temple of Abadar. Like that was the dungeon. Was a temple dedicated to Abadar, or rather, to one of Abadar's like main angels. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna call it. The shopping district. I have a great understanding of how the city functions now, which is more important than any of this. So, all of this is just built to facilitate what the city looks like, but this can be just filled out. But, alright, perfect. Let me make sure that this is saved. this. Rhyme. Fast expanse. Nope, not this document, the other document. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Alright. Well. Crazy, is that in real life? Or is that in, like, in, like, Faerun? I have my own, like, religion in my setting, for the record. Abadar is the god of, law, civilization, and money. This guy. Shanair, the god of wealth, money, and industry. Huh. I've not heard of either of these, so I have no idea. Oh, they're D&D gods, okay. My setting has 13 gods for, like, the main religion. There's 3 other religions, one for humans, one for elves, and one for dwarves, which are, like, the quote-unquote main races for my setting. But each of them have their own, like, unique, like, humans are monotheistic, and that kind of thing. Okay, I think this covers everything, though. I think we have a great start, for the city. I will probably have to finish this in my own time. I think we're playing this week, so this will need to be done by Saturday. I'll probably do it on Wednesday or something, my off time. But alright. Well, I'm going to do one of these. And one of these. We're going to sign off here. It is getting kind of late for me. Been at this for a few hours now, including the snack time. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have been super great. I had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys had a lot of fun today. We opened lots of snacks, got to eat tasty food, and then we hammered out a lot of what I was looking to do. So thank you all for your help. Thank you all for hanging out, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, or evening, or whatever time zone it is for you. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Again, reminder that I don't know too annoying. Not at all. You were super, super helpful, actually. So having people to bounce ideas off of is always super good for me. So thank you, and, like, super genuinely. But tomorrow we're playing Ender Lilies. I should be back by, like, the usual stream time. But I might need to push it back. I don't know, because I'll be working. I'll be out in the field. So I will let you guys know. Yeah. Y'all have a great rest of your evenings. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye. I appreciate y'all. Good night, good night, good night. I shouldn't steal that. That's Alma's thing. It just makes me smile because she's cool. Oh. Alright. Let me actually go to my ending screen first. I was about to end stream. Night.